This was mainly a plyo day, and luckily for me, the home gym was empty this time around, so I was able to get my giant set in without annoying anybody and not be in the way. So I started off with some weighted squat jumps. In here, I'm going for just about 5 reps, and the focus is on lowering down into about a quarter to half squat position and then trying to explode up. I'm aware that because this is a weighted exercise, the ground contact time is going to be longer, but what I'm trying to implement is exercises that are both aiming at staying on the ground as little as possible, and others that also want to take advantage of slightly longer ground contact times in order to develop some more power. So a bit more on the power explosive part of the curve, and then also on the more speed strength side of the continuum. And in between, what I was doing was some upper body work, mainly some body weight pull-ups and also some weighted leg raises, knee raises on this machine here. So the way that I was setting this up was one plyo exercise, then I was walking over to the other side of the gym where the pull-up station is, and then I was walking back. So I was getting about 30 seconds to a minute in between each exercise. I can still count that as a giant set overall, because these plyo movements are really tough cardiovascularly speaking, in the sense that at the end of these kneeling jumps, my heart rate is well in the upper 150s, and I am someone that has naturally a lower resting heart rate, and my cardio is decent. But these exercises, starting from the floor, going into a thrust, into a jumping position, and then exploding up for 5 reps only, they are pretty tough. So afterwards, what I was doing was hanging knee raises. Even with a weight, it's just an isolation exercise, so it's not really that demanding on my cardiovascular system as maybe AMRAP pull-ups might be after weighted squat jumps, and then also some light plyo pogo jumps for slightly higher repetitions, staying in the 6 to 8 rep range, and just trying to tap the floor and be as quick and explosive as I can, with as low a ground contact time as I can manage, right? So then I was going into the whole giant set again. So I did 2 full 5 exercise giant sets, and that was the whole session basically. What I was trying to get was some high quality work for the plyo movements, focusing on trying to get good control of my body throughout all the motions, and at the same time trying to develop as much power off the floor as I could. And in the meantime, also getting some decent volume for the upper body, and some work also for my hips, hip flexors, lower part of the core, of the abs, the frontal part. And in here, also staying plyo-wise in a range of exercises that was focusing on different aspects of a strength speed continuum, starting with something that is a bit more heavy and tailored towards higher ground contact times, and slowly move towards the more speed side of the line there, as the giant set was moving forward. So starting slightly heavier and slowly going towards slightly easier exercises that allowed me to chain them together and keep them close to each other, so that by the end I was finished in about half an hour or so. Was happy that I was able to keep the intensity high and scale it down progressively, while still being able to get everything on top of each other and finish in a good time frame. Really good session. Happy about that. Ciao.